3 disturbing true end of summer horror stories. Summer is supposed to be a season of freedom, fun, and unforgettable memories, but for some, the end of summer left behind something much darker. Tonight, we'll dive into 3 disturbing true stories that took place as the summer sun was setting. Real people, real events, and real nightmares. These are 3 disturbing true end of summer horror stories. Story 1. The cabin on the lake. It was late August, just before college started back up. A group of friends rented a small lakeside cabin in upstate New York. One last getaway before life got serious again. The first night was peaceful, bonfire, laughter, and the soft sound of crickets. But on the second night, everything changed. They noticed a small light flickering across the lake deep in the woods. No one remembered another cabin being out there. Around 2 a.m., someone began tapping on the windows of their cabin, at first soft, then louder. When one of the guys ran outside with a flashlight, he swore he saw a tall, gaunt figure standing at the tree line, just watching. They called the local sheriff the next morning, who told them something chilling. That cabin you saw the light from, it burned down years ago. No one's lived there since. On their final night, as they packed, they found wet footprints inside the cabin, leading from the lake, straight to the bed where one of them had been sleeping. Story 2. The carnival that shouldn't have been. Labor Day weekend, a small town in Ohio. A traveling carnival set up for just 2 nights on the edge of town. For 17-year-old Emily, it was supposed to be harmless fun before school started again. But what she experienced there would haunt her forever. Emily and her friends went to the carnival, but something felt off. The rides were rusty, the clowns never spoke, and the workers avoided eye contact. At the funhouse, Emily got separated from her friends. She swears she spent over an hour wandering dim, endless hallways, but when she finally stumbled out, only 5 minutes had passed. Later, she noticed one of the clowns from the carnival standing across the street from her house, hours after she had left. The next morning, the entire carnival was gone. No trucks, no rides, no people, nothing but tire marks in the grass. When Emily asked around, locals insisted no carnival was scheduled that weekend. Story 3. The missing camper. In late August 2012, a youth group in Colorado went on a final summer camping trip for 14-year-old Jason. It was supposed to be a fun farewell to summer, but only 6 kids returned. Jason never did. The group camped near a river. On the second night, Jason went to collect firewood and never came back. Search parties found no trace of him, until they discovered his backpack torn open, 30 feet up in a tree. Rangers assumed a bear attack. But here's the thing. Bears don't climb 30 feet to stash a backpack. Weeks later, hikers in the same area reported hearing a boy's voice crying for help at night, but every time they searched, no one was there. Jason was never found. His disappearance remains unsolved, and campers still report strange cries echoing through the canyon every summer's end. Summer is meant to be remembered for beaches, laughter, and sunsets, but for some, the end of summer leaves only shadows, unanswered questions, and memories they'd rather forget. Which story chilled you the most? The cabin, the carnival, or the camper? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoy disturbing true horror stories, make sure to subscribe and turn on the bell, because there are plenty more nightmares to share. Until next time, stay safe and stay out of the dark.